We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Roadrunners and the Thunder. Brett Sanders, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Striding in, John Joyner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone.
First pitch, 6:05.
The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. So digging in now, Brent Hughes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Sanders has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that will become out number 2.
The first baseman, Brooks McKay.
Striding into the box, Brooks McKay. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The pitch.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Taylor takes the mound for the home team in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Brian Hannon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. So striding forward now, Andrew Arellano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Johnson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for them tonight, Giro?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
But the runner's back easily. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Cannon, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Scott Franchise. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. And that so stepping in, Lee Johnson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Grounded to third. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That's it. The center fielder. Buxton.
Stepping into the box, Raymond Buxton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now at the plate, Tom Magruder. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Two balls and two strikes now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Scott Franchise.
Scott Franchise.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Omar Valido.
Standing in, Omar Valido. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. A ball and a strike. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two. Bottom of the second here with no score.
That's a ball.
3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes. Payoff pitch home, and he misses here for ball four. Already two walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So striding in, Corey Esparza. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. 1-1 the count now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Runner at second here with one man out. And it misses. 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
That is seven. The first baseman, Law.
Coming to the plate now, Bo Law, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Look out, 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Fouls this one off. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Plate, David Trinfel. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. Here it comes.
1-1. Hey!
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Popped him up. Cannon over to his left. 1 away.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Gil Day.
Now in the box, Gil Day. First pitch on its way.
1-1. Count 1-0.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. 1-1. Line drive to center field. Worthing is there. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Chris Taylor.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Taylor. Here's the first pitch to him.
At the ball.
Third inning, no score to this point. Back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, it's one thing to give up a hit to a pitcher right there. You can live with that. But an American League pitcher, a guy who probably takes BP 10 days out of the year, this is surprising. He's going to have to bear down on the mound.
In now, John Joyner, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He went down looking to open up the ball game. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Saul Worthing. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Date has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Brett Sanders.
So here now is the pitcher, Brett Sanders. Pitch on the way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-1.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Hannon. He drew a walk his first time up. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Runners on first with one down. Throw over to get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 0-1 pitch.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Runner at first here, one man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he chased it in the dirt.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Plate now, Andrew Ariano, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. And another throw over. Evens it up 1-1. Hit hard to short. He's right there, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Brent Hughes.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1, here it comes. Try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Law has a play, 1 away. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that will segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed, 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Ready for another chance? Brooks McKay, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Got him fishing that time, 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Into the box, Lee Johnson. The strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 2-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
Has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Into the box now, Raymond Buxton, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. He was a little angry on that heater.
2 out with the man at first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Randall Mad Dog.
Randall Mad Dog.
He's set. Here it comes. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. One ball, one strike to count. The 1-1.
Count 2-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in to try it again, Scott Franchise. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side. Hughes is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Omar.
Stepping up to the plate, Omar Valido. First offering on its way.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
1-1, here it comes. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Line drive to center field. Buxton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Corey Esparza.
Digging in, Corey Esparza. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Tom Magruder comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
A slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. A ball and 2 strikes now. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, David Trinkel, as he lines it out to center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
At the plate, Gil Day. 4-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-0. It's a slider that misses below the zone. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. Popped him up. Cannon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now back, the pitcher, Chris Taylor.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Taylor. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes set and the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Runner on first with 2 away. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he'll make it the second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Worthing is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Saul Worthing. Here comes the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And now pitch on the way. Swinging a looper to left. Left fielder coming in. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage, so he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together. Into the box now, Brett Sanders.
He drew a base on balls his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first. So they let him swing with 2 strikes, and it'll cost him as it's a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Brian Cannon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Standing in now, Andrew Arellano. Pitch out, nothing doing. Home in the dirt, and now let's see, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 2-1 pitch grounded down the third baseline. The 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Antoine Fong takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the switch-hitting second baseman, John Joyner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 7, Brent Hughes.
In now, Brent Hughes, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 home. Pitch is popped up. Law in foul ground, and no one will get this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Here, 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Brooks McKay. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Josh Huff is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Randall Mad Dog.
Mad Dog.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Struck him out.
The right fielder, number 13.
Ready for another shot now. Scott Franchise. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider laid off for a ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2-2. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Omar Valido will be next. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Omar Valido. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike, and that ends the inning. Ryan Greenberg is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Ryan Greenberg.
Tony Rossi is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And the pitch.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect with the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Robert Andrews will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside the Parker.
Dario Guerrero will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Dario Guerrero.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Two and two.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the seventh.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Digging in the switch hitter, David Trinfel. Bases empty and two gone following the sacrifice fly. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
One and 0 pitch on the way. Two out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Cannon ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Devo. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
To the plate now, Gil Dave, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. One 0 count. Here it is.
That's Bolton.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
From the stretch.
That's outside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Two out with the man at first. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Mobile leads it 1-0. Robert Andrews is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Dario Guerrero will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Xavier Carter will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. J.J. Miles is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Jason Murphy is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. Scott Jordan will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. He pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line towards center field. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Alonzo Price is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now it's first, number 23, Scott Jordan.
So now to the plate, Bo Law. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. As a look now, the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Lifted in the air out to left. Murphy is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Saul Worthing.
Coming to the plate now, Saul Worthing. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw, and the runner back. The 0-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a throw over. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Now the payoff pitch home. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Orlando Ayala will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Ayala.
And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Scott Jordan remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Clyde Hall has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in, J.J. Miles, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Valido shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now at the plate, John Joyner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The windup and the 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here it comes on 1-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now a Another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Ramiro Rojas will get to call the pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit on the ground toward the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Jose Ramirez will come on now as the pinch hitter. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
There he goes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Ramiro Rojas will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot. Jose Ramirez remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base. Manny Quezada is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Mike Hayes will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
The second baseman, Mike Hayes.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder looking up, but the track to the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and we are tied again.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Adrian Esparza will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. A called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Now the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up. But I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Blake Hamby will come on as a pinch hitter. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hitters count all the way, and here it comes.
Count 4.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
A.J. Valido will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here it comes, 1-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Let's staying alive, putting together that bat here. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Kevin Esslinger will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. picked him up. Dave will put this one away, and the side is retired. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Ninth inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. A.J. Valido stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Kevin Esslinger will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
Now it's shortstop, number 24.
Billy Haight will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Now it's second, number 2, ninth, Dave.
Benji Perez is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Justin Martinez is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Leroy Lynch is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Digging in now, Jason Murphy. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Bruce Rivers is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. At the plate, Alonzo Price. A ball and no strikes. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Fouled away. The 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lynch comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now that's detective Dario Guerrero.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Dario Guerrero. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Right there for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Pitch. In there, now the throw. Well behind the play, that's an easy stolen base.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. So there's ball 4, and it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Andres Delgado will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. The 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe. The throw is offline. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
J.J. Zemecki takes over now with two gone here in the top of inning number 9. Gil Day will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Zemecki, a 6'4" right-hander. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. That swung out and missed. We're even at 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. One and 2 as he chases the slider. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Into the box now, J.J. Miles. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line drive to center field. Worthing will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Roadrunners on top 2-1. Michael Newcomb comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Number 0 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 0.
They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Full count, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
The 3-2 one more time. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Bo Law, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Bouncer up the middle. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The center fielder, number 8, Saul Worthing.
So coming to the plate, Saul Worthing. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, 10.
Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
1 strike.
Hit in the air to left field. Murphy is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Mobile came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Manny Quezada pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the home team, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cobras and the Hornets. Howard Johnson, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Mark Lacey. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game.
First pitch, 106.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hills onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Jonathan Atkins.
Settling in now, Jonathan Atkins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
At the plate now, Greg English. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now it's 2-0. As a look, now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
That is it. The third baseman, Paul Taylor.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Taylor. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. The 0-1. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Chet Mathewson will be on the mound for the away team in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
James Bond is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Now in the box, Alexis Elias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Hornets, the right fielder, Alexis.
Pitch on the way.
Elias.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Two-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sink or change up right here. Got to get it up.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Skied into straightaway right. Giles is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Batting second, not shortstop, Watanabe.
Digging in, Watanabe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Digging in, Walt Skolrin. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And it's 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Sean McKee. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Ramirez. Throw down to first, 1 away. At the plate, King Giles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. The 2-1.
count to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
That's 7. The designated hitter, Brad.
Next will be the designated hitter, Brad Benton. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. As a look, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Is looked at for the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-2. It's a fastball that misses.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, B-roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Kevin Landry is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 2-0 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Giles over at second. Benton is over at first with 1 away. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Here it is. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Three and one with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
In now, Kevin Nagy. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. 3 runs already home here. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
You can pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Reined in. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Mark Lacey stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping into the box, James Bond. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch of the at-bat. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Nagy is on his way home. He scores, and they lead now by 4.
Now back, second baseman, Greg English.
So now to the plate, Greg English. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
All even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Paul Taylor, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And they're runners at the corners now. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. The Cobras lead this one 4-0. Stepping up now, Derek Hills, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Back up the middle, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Danny Deerdorf, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Dive, but he's back. One 0 count. Here it is.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-1. Popped up. Landry waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Hugh Grace.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Hugh Grace. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The left fielder, Bull Jr.
Stepping in, Bull Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike home. 2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. The 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Junior, a native of Montana, the Treasure State as they call it, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. third set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Sean McKee.
The center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Stepping in now, King Giles. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Hopkins is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brad Benton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Benton. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is low, ball one.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Here it comes, 1-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in time.
Number 8, Kevin Landry.
Now to the plate, Kevin Landry. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And yet another throw over. He'll get back in safely. 2 out with a man at first. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Popped up. Skowron over to his right. And that's the third out. At the plate, Percy Hopkins. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Percy Hopkins.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate, Orlando Ramirez batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Alexis of Lions.
To the plate now, Alexis Elias. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Kevin Nagy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Mark Lacy. Set and the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
A runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Rob Pierce comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. At the plate now, James Bond, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, number 2.
At the plate, Greg English. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
The third baseman, number 3. Paul Taylor.
Standing in now, Paul Taylor. Fly ball heading for the alley. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 7-0.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Into the box now, Sean McKee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Softly hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now batting, King Giles. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cobras are out in front, 7-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Yu Watanabe. First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, Walt Skovron, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. The guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Not close. It's 2-0. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now back, second baseman, Derek Hill.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Derek Hills. First delivery to him on the way.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. And it's fouled away. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Ben Givens gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Brad Benton. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One and two now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Ready once again, Kevin Landry. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out. Hey.
Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Now a move over to first. The 2-1. Up the middle and in for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball bat.
At the plate, Kevin Nagy fouled off. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already, as this is down for extra bases. Benton rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they push their lead to 8 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Mark Lacey, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
2-1, here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-1 pitch. And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Now at the plate, James Bond. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's...
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Greg English, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, here's the pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul Taylor, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way, and a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Mississippi leads this one 9-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Danny Deerdorf.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, reined in. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter,
Ready now, Grace. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
So now to the plate, Bull Jr. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in now, Percy Hopkins, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, Orlando Ramirez grounded up the first baseline. And he misses with it. 1-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bond will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Wyatt Dowdy gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Sean McKee. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Dowdy uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. Fouled away. And there's ball 2 now. And he lays off again, ball 3. King Giles is on deck. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Hit in the air to left field. Junior has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, King Giles.
Striding in once again, King Giles. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0.
2-0.
1 out, nobody on. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Designated hitter, Brad Benton.
Striding forward now is the DH, Brad Benton. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That misses. 2-0. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
The first baseman, number 8, Kevin Landry.
To the plate now, Kevin Landry. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
At the plate now, Kevin Nagy. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Mississippi is on top 11-0. David Lund is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring. Digging in once again. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There, 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 0-1 delivery.
Inside, ball 1.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes the right fielder, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point. When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Taylor is there, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 21.
Into the box, Walt Skolrin. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. McKee is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. William Ka comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mark Lacey. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Flare out toward right center. Hills ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1, and he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. Striding in, Greg English earned himself an RBI with a sacked fly his last time at the plate. First pitch on its way.
Nope, ball 1.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lifted into center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Mac Tracy is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. The outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And he gets ahead 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Popped up. And he'll fight off the Grapefruit League sky here as he takes this one in for route number 1.
Now batting.
Peter Wynn will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Bull Jr. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. English is under it, and that ends the inning. Vance Baird will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot. Aaron Carroll enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Jared Carter is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
Number 24, Jared Carter.
So digging in now, Paul Taylor. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The third baseman, Paul.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Elias is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Grant Taylor has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 59.
Striding into the box, Sean McKee. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, King Giles.
So stepping in, King Giles. Michael Wright will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Carroll Stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that is off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
Into the box, Brad Benton. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Michael Wright will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 4, Michael Wright.
So striding forward now, Percy Hopkins.
Leading off for the Hornets, the center fielder,
Dean Buck is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Dean Buck.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1-1 the count. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping into the box, Orlando Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And he falls behind now. 2-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Buck, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was a 13th round. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Number
26. In there at the letters 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
0-2.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Hit to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Yu Watanabe from the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Dero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
In there for strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And it's quickly 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Christopher Ross will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Now at first base, number 19, Lincoln.
Chang comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Tim Pierce is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Kevin Landry will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
The catcher, number 13.
So now to the plate, Kevin Nagy, hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Mark Lacy. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Standing in, James Bond. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wind up and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Greg English is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jared Carter, starting things for his side in the 9th. As
the second baseman, Carter.
Tim Lee makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Lee.
Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Payoff pitch one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Drew Heinlein will come on now as the pinch hitter. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And now a pitch on the way.
No, that's down.
The ballman 2 strikes.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to him.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Drew Heinlein becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. Bull Jr. stands in as he looks at a called strike. Count now a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Landry has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. The Cobras took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chet Mathewson gets the W on the mound. Howard Johnson worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you